this video, we're going to be figuring out how to, I'm going to be teaching you how to insert data into a database and then possibly output it. So I've created my page here, insert.php, and so as you can see here, this is my page and this is done right now. So let's start by making a form. So hr2 insert form. Style it up a bit. Alright, now form, the action is going to be insert.php. The method is going to be post. Okay. So form, the action is insert.php because that's the file name, and the method is post because we're posting data. Now this is my form, so let's create a text field. So input text, and we're gonna call it input. Okay, and then let's add a submit button. Submit name, and we'll call it submit. If you're not familiar with forms, I recommend you go check out my previous videos about basic forms, so you get the idea. Some formatting there. Okay, now we need to connect to the database, and I've already showed you how to do that in my previous video. So I basically created in a file called sql.php right there. So we're going to include that file, include sql.php, and close that off. Now we're successfully connected to the database. So let's begin. So let's declare some variables. So submit equals $_post, and submit because that's the name of my submit button. And then the input is going to be $_post input. We're going to close that off. Now we have to check to see if submit is set. See if they push the button. It's set. Submit. As so. Alright, so you have to see if they push the submit button. Now inside here, what you want to do is insert your input. So I'll just call it insert. So run the query MySQL underscore query. Like that, and the query was successful. We're going to say inserted. Okay, so insert into, okay, I'm gonna show you my database now, so bear with me just one moment. This right here is my database. So as you can see, I already have the database. It's called PHP 101, and the table is called my_test. So I'm basically testing my script. So now I already have something in there already, so I'm gonna go ahead and delete that. Now so basically my table, I have an ID that's an auto increment, and this auto increment basically means that every time something's inputted, the ID keeps increasing by 1. And this right here is my text field. It's going to be a varchar of 255 characters. Alright, so my table name is my underscore test. So type in my underscore test, and now to declare the fields inside the table. So the fields were ID and text. Okay. Now we input the values, and the values were values, and since it's an auto increment, it does it automatically, so we can leave that blank, and as so. So we can leave that blank, and over here we put in the input. So input, and you separate those with the 2 dots. Alright, so we've inputted our data. Now at the end of that statement, you want to write an or die, just so it doesn't keep on going with success. Or die. We're gonna say or die fail. Okay. So now that we're done that, I'm pretty sure we're set. So let's go test it out. Alright, so I'm gonna refresh the page, and it's not working. So let's see what's wrong. One sec. Gotta change these to single quotes. We'll have singles here as well, as so, and now we're set. So there we go. Now let's type in apple, submit, it's inserted. I'll go back here, refresh, here's apple. Okay, so we inserted the text successfully. Now let's display it. So at the bottom here, I'm gonna put place to display the text. So let's put h2 display h2, split it, so hr. Now okay, now we're gonna run another PHP queries, PHP, and in here we're gonna do get let's say get input equals MySQL underscore query check for errors just in case. Okay, so in here you're gonna put in select. Okay, so I'm gonna do select star, well, I'm gonna say text from I underscore test. I'm gonna order by ID descending. So now we're gonna create a while loop. So while text equals MySQL underscore fetch so get input, and here we're gonna just echo everything that's inputted. So gonna input text. we're gonna output text, and let's go and test it out. So test. We made a mistake somewhere, so let's go check it out. Okay, so our mistake is that we have to declare the array. So in here we're gonna put in the name of our field, which is text, and also we're gonna change this to ascending because we want it to ascend. So let's go check it out now. So if I refresh, as you can see, all the values in the database come out. So go here. You see it says Apple test test. That's everything in the database. If you want to style it a bit, just put in a little break. Um, like that, and go here. Sorry, just refresh, and it breaks after every word. Thank you for watching.